Wasn't he? Wasn't that one of his big heroes?
Sounds like his type of hero.
Yeah, it's a pretty good hero too.
Radiant team pick.
ET.
The SVG hero. It's a very good hero versus TV in his own ways, of course. With the. But wait,
Tell me.
could it be the core? Can we get the core again?
Ooh, the Ewart ET.
That was pretty cool. Versus 4 Zoomers.
seconds.
No, it was
the
against
Eric
Pace,
Ward.
wasn't it?
No, it was that was
5
versus.
seconds
Oh yeah,
remaining.
you're right. Sorry, I was looking at
That
their
wa-
last. Yeah,
yeah.
that was against Pace because they went. Was it TB? Yeah, they went TB in game 1.
But it was also like clowny Dota, right?
Yeah,
That was-
they went TB game 1. They did the support, and then in game 2 they hit Spectre and they did the core ET.
Yeah. Which was just insanity. And they won in like 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, but if you ever wanted to flex on business,
Ewart ET. I mean, it's going to be in their heads, right? They'll have thought about it recently
Okay.
if they need to.
who does Morphling hate the most? Besides like AA, who's like not really pickable, and OD, who's not really pickable. Puck, they could do like offlane Puck, but
And
that's
then
a pretty heavy commitment without knowing. Axe Rubik.
The puck sounds
Lots of
nicer too
melee.
with the Venge.
Yeah, you have the coil snap. That's true. Yeah, maybe Puck's the best.
Dire team pick.
Tango. Okay, that's like all right. It's got a random interaction. Silence can really mess up a Morphling. Still has stuff that works with Venge with like swap into and cool shenanigans.
I mean, Quincy Crew could also like go back and get Alina out of one of these last 2 picks too, and then they don't even
10 seconds
necessarily
remaining.
have to go the Morphling route if they don't want to. You know, that can just sort of be your
5
answer for
seconds
TB in
remaining.
some ways.
Oh, but Morph's so good. They need a UR hero anyway.
Yeah. I like the pick too. And Pango doesn't feel like the
Dire
biggest
team
deterrent to
back.
Morph. But they go Spec instead. Interesting.
Yeah, I wonder why they like Spec more. I would have thought that Morphling was like the hero in comparison. I guess Spectre's just like super good
Radiant
and
team
more
back.
stable compared to Morphling in some ways.
Yeah, and you sort of mentioned like the Spirit Vessel being already a bit of an answer. They have some good like single target lockdown and AoE like team fight. Like it can be a little bit chaotic, I guess too, and like Morph can sometimes fall through the cracks in that chaos and
10
get just
seconds
killed
remaining.
randomly.
Yeah. Oh well, UR Morph was pretty
5
fun to
seconds
watch last time,
remaining.
but
Yeah.
we won't get it this time.
Dire team ban.
Now we need the Quinn hero. So, is Leshrac worth it? I mean, it's kind of cool with ET and Earth Spirit. But I think they might need someone who's like a little bit either more like mobile or tankier.
Radiant
Right.
team
Well,
ban.
and BA also just have that last
Oh,
pick
yeah.
too to counter.
Yeah. They could Queen. Is she just dead? Queen seems kind of all right for Quinn here.
And not super like hard counterable either.
10 seconds remaining.
They ban out the 2 green heroes that are annoying. That's mainly in
5
response to
seconds
Spectre,
remaining.
I guess. I wonder if they just want to pick like an uncounterable mid. That's just sort of like,
Oh yeah, Kunkka's still in too. Good
Yeah.
point. Yeah, I think Kunkka, Queen of Pain. I still think Leshrac's like a maybe, but probably not worth it. I'm thinking that if they were 10th pick, they might consider it.
what about Lena?
Dire team
Yeah,
pick.
Lena's fine too. Yeah, I did not mean to discount your Lena suggestion because she is pretty
Well,
much
I-
just
I
Queen of
made it
Pain these
earlier.
days. yeah.
It's a lot of different potential options here. They ban out the Spirit Bros on Business Associates.
10
I like
seconds
Kunkka like you were
remaining.
talking about.
Yeah. The only thing
5
is that like
seconds
more damage would be
remaining.
kind of nice. I mean, Kunkka's damage, but like I feel like their setup. Then again, if you get X, you're just dead in this lineup.
Right.
The Earth Spirit.
Dude, I love the
Offset.
Torrent Storm against Terrorblade.
Yeah, I can see that. Like chain stunning and being a total nuisance.
Yeah. With the ETR, you could play more of the magic damage build with like Shivas and stuff like that.
Take your pick, Quincy Crew.
What you gonna do? It would be 4 melee heroes against Pango. It's a little spooky.
Radiant team pick.
It's the
Lena.
Lena.
That's just the Quinn hero.
Lena. It is the Quinn hero. Yep. How good is it this game? pretty, as you know, there are definitely some frontliners here. This means that your Nature's Prophet plays like a frontliner. If you had to pick like a Kunkka, then the
10
Prophet gets to be a
seconds
little bit more
remaining.
damage heavy, but I'm guessing that we'll see more auras on Lelis here so that he can just TP in the
5
middle of things and
seconds
absorb a bunch
remaining.
of stuns and stuff to give vision and create space for the Lina.
Right.
And then Quinn also is going to be playing at long range to try and benefit the most that he can from the vision given from the Haunt.
So then, is this somebody that's like moving around, fighting with the rest of the team while Terrorblade's farming?
For business associates,
Yeah.
Also, just like D push would be nice.
Dude, Puck, let's go.
Puck mid, but they have enough damage though. They'd be so all in on Terrorblade.
Yeah.
Timber saw.
Hey,
Choose
he's
your
back.
It's Moo.
Dude, what if they
All
like
right.
just randomly put that on, like Brax or something?
Yeah, it is a more push heavy lineup than last time because at least they have the TB.
Right.
Can they kill the Timber early on this time though? Nah, it's pretty similar to last time. It's like they had Invoker last time, now they have Lina, who like has their own tools versus the hero. But other than that, the other tools aren't that amazing.
Right.
But
Yeah,
they did lose that game.
they did. There are some changes that it feels like they've made though in response to it. Again, giving them NP, saying, "All right, we're gonna just try and play against it in this best of
10
10 that we've been
seconds remaining.
battling through."
Yes, yes. Slowly
5
figuring out the
seconds
meta of how to
remaining.
defeat the Lelis Nature's Prophet.
It's so good.
Yeah, it really is.
The lane, I think this time might be a little bit scary. I guess MSS can make up for some of that on this Earth Spirit though. But like Terrorblade Venge to me sounds like a scary lane to go against.
Well, if he pops meta though, like you're probably gonna get away,
Yeah, that's fair.
and then you can manipulate the creep waves with your Tree Ants and Earth Spirits. So, I think they'll just go for the lane of no interaction.
Right.
Terrorblade spins his Beyblade.
Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Didn't he get like another set or something?
3, 2, 1, let it rip.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he got a set. Oh, they have double Beyblades. They have like triple Beyblades. They have Pangolier, Timbersaw, and Terrorblade. I
How
feel
is
like
Pango a
Pango's-
Beyblade?
He rolls. It's close enough. He
That's
could get
like
in that.
marbles to Beyblades. What are you
Dude,
talking
okay,
about?
if any other hero was gonna get in the pit with these two Beyblades, are you telling me it would not be Pango?
I think that's fair. Silencer, I guess that's more Yu-Gi-Oh.
He does. No, he is a Beyblade too. It's true.
Yeah.
He's got the glaives. Oh man,
Oh,
that could be after bot TI. They could have
Beyblade.
Beyblock TI.
Look
Beybots.
at Elder Titan has one on his back, and Lena does too.
Everyone wants in.
Yeah, it's the cool kid club.
It definitely was at school. That and the Game Boy Gazebo.
Prepare for
The
battle.
Game
I'm-
Boy Gazebo.
Oh, I remember trading some tips for Pokemon back in the day there, and I'll tell you one thing. I used strength on that truck by the SSN, and Mew did
Yeah?
not come out.
That's right. It's a
Dirty
lie.
liars.
Liars.
And I didn't go home and unlock anyone in Smash Bros. That they promised.
Mm.
God, there were so many lies. You kids today and your functioning internet, you have
You know
no
what
idea.
it is? People just they wanted to be like, I got some special info,
Oh, yeah, of course. I
yeah.
told stupid lies as a kid, too.
That's what it is. It's all about just
Yeah.
like, I know what's going on here. I get it. Don't
Yeah.
worry. I know how to unlock Mew.
Bunch of fibbers.
That's right. A lot of heroes up top looking to get some fibbing on. Or battle. One of the two.
Battle's good.
30
Beyblading,
seconds
who
to
knows?
SVG run away.
It looks more like a Stargate on SVG's back, you know?
That's right.
Yeah. Haven't seen that show in about 12 years as well.
Oh, dog outside the door.
Excellent, excellent.
SVG.
That is in the real world, or is that in the game? I think that was a new pet.
Yep.
Was that the parrot? Was that
Exactly.
Brax's parrot? It was just mimicking a dog.
There are 4 heroes that are coming up here.
The battle
Moo is making the movement over. They're still sticking around for the bounty, and MSS is going to get it.
Oh, I see
Brax
he's got that
now.
Spirit. Look at him slapping. Get back here.
We'll swashbuckle away. So in the end, that's going to be 2 for 2, it looks like. Envy was able to pick up one of them there. Away from Mr. Lullis himself.
What's
So-
Fear gonna do? Is he gonna wait for a play Or is he going to give his Terrorblade level 1 by himself?
Might just throw out a wave or something. Yeah, I don't know. I know the Wave of Terror is like the better thing to sort of be using to, you know, trade more effectively and to all that other good stuff, but something about not having stun just rubs me the wrong way. As Snake King, you get out some good damage onto him, trying to bring him down low. Fadebolt was able to keep him alive that much longer. In the meantime, he just backs out with the salve and is fine. Are they just going to stick around and full-on tri-lane this?
I mean, this isn't that great for Envy, though. He's, like, used 3/4 of his meta, and he's basically just trading farm with Lelis. And he can't get aggro because he doesn't have anyone to help stun or threaten or anything. So Lelis is going to farm the entire way through this meta, and then what happens when that ends? Okay, it doesn't end because they TP down and go on Envy.
Damn.
So they're going to try and break up this top tri-lane by doing this. They're going to try and force Fear down here.
And he is going to end up TPing down afterwards. So Fear shows up. Still, it's going to be like constant sort of whittling away at Envy, it feels like. Mid lane, we haven't talked about it at all so far. But Moo looks like he's having a perfectly fine time against Quinn. Quinn does have another wave that's coming under, so maybe a couple of those CSs were interrupted a little bit.
Yeah, Moo seems really good at the first couple levels of this hero.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe he's just like completely splitting the wave and pulling apart is probably what he's doing.
Mm.
And Lina obviously pretty long attack range and like slow animation, so you don't necessarily get tricked too much by her.
Right. Yeah, not a ton that you can do to make any craziness happen. But you can see up here, Snake King trying to secure himself the last hit on the range creep. Ywar not wanting to bring it within range yet. And actually, it's Brax that just gets it for free. The Snake King keeps on messing with them.
Big slap down when this comes back. Yeah, get out of my lane, he says.
How much damage is that? 50? It's just a casual DD.
Yeah, and 17% bonus movement speed.
Not bad.
And 6 bonus armor. Whoa.
So many numbers. I can't handle it.
The hero's a little intense.
Yeah. Going in again. 52 damage. Beaten away. Stomp. Ooh, good lift. Interrupts it. And still trading hits with Brax, but he's taking a lot of damage here. They still have Fadebolt. Is he dead? Swashbuckle,
Yep.
First blood drawn. Brax.
Slow.
Plays. Now you
are
also. Dude, he's got to be
Oh!
super careful.
That
This-
dagger ran out and he like phased on the other side of that tree. That was wild.
That's really scary.
I can't believe he didn't pop that fairy fire. That would be so scary.
Meanwhile, bottom, MSS gonna get pummeled ever so slightly by Fear. Does get another walk away afterwards though, so he will be fine. Everybody very low in these games.
Yeah, this Fear stun is quite scary at the moment, but he can't really find an angle on them. Lelis is just able to play this far back, even though he doesn't have boots. Kind of annoying that he can just be there.
Yeah. Maybe he has to deny a train every now and then, but by and large, you can just kind of stay. Still getting pretty good CS on this Nature's Prophet, ahead of the Terrorblade, actually.
Yeah, speaking of CS, though, Quinn is pulling away in the mid lane as the spells start to stack up 3 points down the Dragon Slave as he is just hitting into Moo.
Mm.
Oh, it's a regen. And MSS is there.
Roll. Finds him. Dead.
Oh,
Quinn
that's
gets the kill
GG.
and the regen.
That lane is so over.
Ooh,
That's
wow.
more over than a lane has ever been
Radiant's
over.
middle tower is
Dude.
under attack.
He's
Here
going to
is fine.
spam it out here, too. If he wants to. Or he can just hold it, I guess.
Regeneration.
He's actually just going to hold the lane in the mid lane, so that way Timber
Yeah.
can't come and get it for free. Damn, that's devastating.
Yeah, Moo's just like, okay, I'm level 5 flat right now, and this lane is going to be 6 pretty soon, so my lane's over.
Yeah, they're kind of owning right now, it feels like, on Quincy Crew. Fear,
Stop.
kicked, onto both, punched, bullied, kill. Envy.
Top, SVG's running.
All right, well, they managed to get one. You are trying to escape, does have stick charges, 3 of them. Brax still chasing, won't be able to get it, and you are hanging on to those. Well, no, he pops it there, actually.
But at least that'll get the double bounties.
Amazing what
as
you
well.
found lying around.
Much needed. So Quinn bottling up. We'll have another bounty rune to play with afterwards. Moo, 23-1, but more importantly, like you said, still stuck at that level 5. There's a TP up top right now. MSS wants to make the rotation. Stomp is going to land. They find an opening. Snaking, still in some trouble. Stun. He does not quite have enough.
Brax. That was
Damn.
so. He intercepted that roll and
What a
saved
play.
him. How did he know it? Oh man, he's so good. Oh, maybe the catapult saw.
I think there was a creep wave that was up here as well.
Yeah, that was a really nice interception though. Big save from Brax. Guy's good.
Yeah, man. Impressive showing. Are they rolling again? Can't quite find it. SVG's still just battling with Brax. Oh, yeah, the buff wears off. He backs out afterwards.
You know, guys, if you want to play like Brax, he's a constant NA streamer.
Hey,
You can learn all of this off the Brax stream.
that's right. How to
Go.
save your teammates.
Yeah. You could replace Brax if you watch him enough.
You are certainly
Think about it.
Roll in.
Makes sense.
And on to Moo. We'll be able to back away afterwards, though. MSS can't really do that much to secure a kill.
Still just holding this Laguna, you know? Just threatening.
Ooh. You are? Did have Swashbuckle back up just then, but didn't want to use it. While Terrorblade gonna pop the meta again, farm up this camp,
Radiant's middle tower
and
is under
should
attack.
be able to stay uncontested
Radiant
in that
structures
bottom
are
lane
fortified.
afterwards.
There's a ward's getting MSS here again. As the raindrops are being... that was his last one, actually. That's why Movement will stick around for
Radiant's
so
middle
long.
tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
Now, the flip side of this, you look, they had to walk all the way back home with Yuar, who's not had, I think, quite as nice of a time as the Terrorblade at all. 49 and 14 for TB, 33 and 6 for the Spectre.
Yeah, and SVG is still really low up here. As
Damn,
he
dude.
ensures they don't get a pull-off, I believe. That's why he aggroed that. He's de-warding at 120 HP.
Dude's crazy. He doesn't even have boots. He's just been
He's-
broke.
He's just going to tangle his way back up, I guess. Yeah, Yuar returns again.
Oh,
Maybe hoping Snaking had rotated.
Yeah. It looks like he's going to be fine, though. He's
Radiant's
got, like,
middle
Royal
tower is
Jelly.
under attack.
Can maybe steal away some of these creeps, but actually Snaking already takes them. And Yuar only gets the XP for it. Still trying to get to level 6 so he can maybe get involved.
Radiant's bottom
But,
tower
you know, this
under
is sort of
attack.
the Spectre game right now that he's sort of been dealt.
Yeah, they need to start finding Envy and forcing rotations, and Quinn's going to run right into him. As
What?
the Invis.
How did he know? Or did the Envy not know?
I think he's just coming back to the tower because there's pressure. It was just coincidental. But
He-
now he walks under a sentry,
Yeah, and
and
realizes
Envy's like,
it.
oh, interesting.
And, well, I guess there's no way to stop it.
I mean, if you walk under the tower, you're dead anyway.
Pango dies over on the other side, and meanwhile, back down bottom, they get the kill onto Fear. So suddenly, Yuar gets involved in a couple kills, and they take down
Dire's
3 in the
middle
tower.
tower is under
That was a
attack.
huge win.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
SVG,
Oh.
beating, trying to bring down. Oh, a chance he doesn't get to refresh, though. It's not the full refresh. Trying to run away. They drop the mango. They want it badly, but I think
Dire's
SVG
middle tower is
should
under
be
attack.
able to get out of here. He's a little bit faster on Rubik. Snaking still chasing. Thought he was in the pit, but
I
not.
had to check. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so that was the MSS.
Kick and roll. The old kick and roll.
Classic combo for a reason.
Quinn, though, he's down somewhat low. Who's chasing?
Dire's
They got
middle
him.
tower is under
Fear throws out the stun. Quinn's dead. What the hell just happened?
We call that a freebie, I believe, in the Dota 2 world.
Damn.
Sometimes you just get one.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, that was
is
a little
under
surprising.
attack.
What a comeback in that lane for him now. Moves now level 9.25. He's
Dire's
actually
middle
XP
tower has
over the
fallen.
Lina.
That's
Dire's
insane.
top tower is under
Really
attack.
heads up play there, I mean, by Moo, and then Quinn just not respecting the... Maybe he didn't see all the heroes that were around there or something. There wasn't a ward, and it was nighttime, but regardless,
Dire's middle tower is
big
under
win there,
attack.
and pulling business associates back into it a little bit here.
Yeah, Lina's like, you know, she's kind of slow when she's not like Yules'd up and doesn't have the souls going.
Lelis is getting chased again.
Yeah, he's got the treads. He's going for the buckler into Orchid.
They're trying to
Orchid
come after.
versus TV, Tango, and Timber. Very good.
MSS silent, slow, follow up, light strike array, couple more punches, dead. MSS getting brought down low by Moo now. Still have that illusion nearby. Quinn spots him. Light strike array gonna land, still has Laguna Blade. But Brax moving in with the Rolling Thunder now, trying to get eyes onto someone. They will find Lelis. Chakram there again, Snake King. He does have Rolling Boulder if he wants to use it. Rolling in from MSS, they find the stun yet again, trying to seal it.
Whoa.
Light Strike Ray stole it, throws it back onto the rest of them. MSS barely going to live, and Snake King now chased down. They got their eyes on him, and the King will fall. Quinn getting a triple.
Well, that didn't go how they expected. They lost
Radiant's
4
middle
heroes
tower is
for
under
a
attack.
Elder Titan.
Like,
And Quinn got 833 gold for that. Wow.
I can't, like, it's been a wild couple of minutes because it was like all 3 heroes on top for Quincy crew with like Quinn substantially ahead, and then that went back the other way, and now it's back to that again, except Terrorblade's farmed. Like, I don't know what's been going on this game.
Yeah, and your wire is just climbing back up too.
Yeah.
What is the next step though? The next meta is up in 17 seconds for Envy. He's thinking about the Yasha into BKB build.
Radiant are scattered.
I don't think he's gonna buy 2 Yashas, but who knows? They're just chilling there in the queue up. Does he want the Manta though?
Dire's
Maybe
top
once he
tower
is
is under attack.
confirmed, like well, maybe he hasn't seen the Orchid yet. Snake King goes down.
I think that was the Yule's reveal, though they probably knew it was happening anyways. Meanwhile, MSS tries to roll on down the tree.
Dire's structures
Doesn't
are
quite
fortified.
hit that one. It's okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's a hard target. They do get
Radiant's
the mango
middle
tree in the
tower
end.
is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Quinn's just chipping away at this. We're talking about a deep push hero, which is very
Dire's
important, I
top
think.
tower has fallen.
Which is quite nice. Like the Timber Saw is one of these heroes you can just like plant, and you can actually play to the mid lane. Because a lot of those heroes come from the off lane, but they already had the Pango,
Right.
and they sort of needed a way to
Dire
like
are
slow down
scanning.
the set tower siege to give more time to the TB. So Moo obviously gonna be the one to get that job done. As he's looking to now bait with a smoke ahead of him here. He's even timber chaining to make it look like he has no escape, hoping they can see him under a ward. He's going through all the levels. He's also stacking up his reactive armor when he jumps in here.
Swap back. They find SVG after placing that ward up on the high ground. Their smoke did break. And they at least find something for their smoke, but I think
I mean, that's
revealing
pretty good.
Yeah.
BT stops you from like setting up, right?
Yeah.
Like he makes it so it's not easy to just like walk into a territory and try and own it because you always have to worry about the stomp. But you're right. It would be nice to get a core.
Right. Well, and we'll see if that gets dewarded also. The ward they placed up on the high ground. Might not, since I think that there was a wave of terror that came out too. But they're just trying to hold this high ground here.
They're gonna smoke mid.
Yeah. You are just hanging out to the side, ready to haunt in if things get dicey. Which it feels like that might. Terrorblade moving sort of into position to come and fight with this one. They bottle up a
So-
regen rune on Brax.
They initiate on Moo. Moo gets swapped out.
Radiant's
Roll
top
starts on
tower is
Brax.
under
Brax
attack.
rolls in, stuns up. What's the follow up then? Moo comes back in through with the timber chain and the chakram. That's a pretty good setup for a fight.
Yeah.
If Fear gets that initial swap out, they have a really quick follow up. And this, again, they're trying the same thing.
Yeah. It really doesn't look like Quincy crew want to bite though. They're just saying, you guys do your thing, we're gonna do our thing. Eventually we'll get some damage onto these towers. Like they're moving around as groups of 5 constantly on
SVG
business
is just-
associate.
I will do it again.
Yeah.
Don't think I won't.
Lelis chased. He's in trouble now. So they will kill off SVG it looks like, and likely get Lelis as well.
Is under attack.
Immediate movement in to try and take down this mid tower. Moose shows up though, and that stops the pressure from Quinn. And they got a couple of salvos off there of damage.
That was a bit of a problem, like losing Lelis too. 'Cause it looked like they had the complete read on that situation. Like with the
Right.
way that SVG was positioning by that ward in the tree lines, where he's just like, yeah, I'm going to see them pop over this ward, then I'll get out. But got busted again. Still a rune down there. Radiant do see it.
Still a what now?
MSS is gonna head back. A bounty rune.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Are they really going on to blue right here? This seems insane. Haunt
no
comes
swap.
out afterwards. They find the backlines. I guess that they saw everybody was separated.
Oh, no.
Fear can't get the swap off. They both die. War gets a double.
Radiant's middle
Insanity and beauty. There's a fine line.
tower has fallen.
oh, that got weird. That Sprout in the back line just barely cut off Fear, and then he didn't do like a double swap play. But it looked like there was already too much damage done at that time.
Yeah.
But I think he needed to like swap out for the Prophet and then swap the Timber.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
And
he might
even,
not have had Wave and didn't have Vision or something.
right. And even at that point, like, yeah, that probably. Well, yeah.
I mean, he might have got Orchided too. I didn't see.
Right.
I just assumed he threw it on someone else, but
Yeah. Regardless, 4,000 gold lead. And I mean, again, you talk about like how that perfect fight wants to look for business associates, and Quincy Crew realizing they don't have an opening to do it right then, and they take full advantage, blow them up, take the tower. Suddenly they're up 4K on Quincy Crew.
and maybe another initiation. Oh, MSS was just trying to scope for a ward.
Uh-oh. Hello. And this fight got weird. Got real weird. Brax, they managed to find him though. Lelis getting chased down by Moo. They get the roll back the other direction. Snake King runs away, able to get out of there with the stolen dagger. Lelis barely living the Venge illusion though. Jumps in and gets the kill. Quinn, okay, still got Light Strike Array, trying to control. The roll comes through. Ywar bringing him down low. They get him finished. And Snake King rolling in again to find him dead. They lose Nature's Prophet, but they get the bigger kills.
Wait, Fear just killed his courier too with the illusion. That's pretty funny. Couldn't even give MSS the triple kill though.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower.
Well, what
is
is
under
enemy
attack.
gaining during all of this?
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, he does need that. There's no doubt. He is out farming the Spectre. Not too shocking with how it started, as well as the involvement difference here. 3-0 and 6 on the Spectre. 1-1-0 on the TV. They do need a lot of time, though. And you had suggested Puck is one of these potential heroes instead of the Timber Saw. And I think we might run into some Timber problems in that mid to late game where it's like a Puck is a lot better at delaying the game and still getting farmed during that, whereas it feels like the Timber is going to be much more vulnerable.
Right.
And if you're behind, it doesn't quite have that same like playmaking potential that a Puck does.
Yeah. Particularly with the Venge. But I think it speaks to what you were talking about of what like Business Associates was trying to do with this Timber. Like sit him in a lane and then say you can't deal with me at these early points. And that worked for a little while, but then a couple of these fights it's sort of fallen apart. And Quincy Crew haven't really gone for the baits. They haven't taken them.
No, they haven't. Yeah. They're basically just not playing Timbersaw's game. He wasn't able to pressure behind the tower. He's not able to force them to initiate on him, really. He's even like gotten in their face a couple times.
Fine,
Good roll.
Damn, dude. That ward getting vision, scouting it out, and setting up the kill. Perfectly played.
Yeah, 3-0 and 11 now for MSS.
Really? Jeez.
Yeah.
What a game.
And he was so close to dying. He rolled onto a
Dire's top
pillar.
tower is under
Yeah.
Full in front of the enemy team and lived. Now, I mean, he's got a bracer and he's level 10, so he gets 1700 HP. Now, Fear. MSS not even going to stick around for it. He wants additional heroes, but he can't find them.
Yeah, everybody's out of there in time. Down bottom, Ywar runs into Envy. Immediately going to pop that Manta,
Radiant's
run
top
away.
tower is under attack.
Envy likewise.
Radiant structures
Trying to
are
figure out what he
fortified.
wants to build. He's got 4,000 gold in the bank, decides to finish off a BKB. So he wants to get
Yeah, it looked
active.
like he was trying to decide between the BKB or the
Radiant's
Manta.
top
And I
tower
think I like the
is falling.
BKB better for like Roche.
Yeah.
Maybe they can try and use that.
Regeneration.
So I wonder what that says about what their game plan is going to be for the rest of this game. Like, do they need to sort of make a lot happen with this BKB?
Yeah, they need to fight with their Timber. They can't just like keep ratting right now. I don't think that's going to take them to a victory. They need to like find some smoke play or something.
Okay.
I think it's going to be really hard, but it does seem to be what they need at the moment.
Likewise,
It seems like this running around ball thing is not going to work.
BKB is done for Lena as well. You are
Almost into a Shadow Blade.
Is he? Oh,
Yeah. Not that far.
that's pretty cool. It's been a little while. I guess we've seen a couple of Lina Shadow Blades recently, I think. Maybe it was Quinn that was doing it before, actually, too.
I mean, they're ratting too, so I mean, there's already a lot of sentries down the Radiant side. They're being very cautious about the wards. My God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sentries down. And yet they still missed this ward.
Poor guy. Just outside of range.
The difficulties of the D ward.
So there's that smoke up you're talking about. Who do they find? Mid lane, MSS is there. Not an
Radiant's
easy
bottom
kill.
tower is
Looking
under
in the
attack.
jungle for Lelis, who's already retreating. Dude, these like smoke reads from Quincy.
Well, I mean,
Crow.
look where he is though. He's just.
Yeah,
All right, there we go.
they got him. Saving the meta as well. But that's a big pickoff for him.
It cost them a bottom tower
Radiant's
though.
bottom tower
Will
is
they be able to
under
get
attack.
Roche? Do they decide to go
Radiant
Roche?
structures are
I don't think they can Roche versus DT. Right now, at least they need like a big kill. I mean, maybe they'll just try with meta.
It's bold.
He actually doesn't have buyback. Okay, never mind. That's pretty huge.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower.
SVG, he's going for the stomp play. Still, though, they're going to beat away at Roche. I mean,
Maybe they can't without. I don't know. Like I thought he would have buyback, but they still have Haunt.
Yeah, and they've still got ET ulti as well if they want to just throw it in there. Roche is getting real low. They're going to move it on in, getting ready for the play. MSS rolls in. Aegis picked up by Envy already. You are deciding to jump away afterwards. They roll forward. BKB just TP'd. Dude, and Brax, he's going to get brought down afterwards. But that's the play. Like,
Yeah,
everybody gets out.
I like that because I don't think they can fight when the Prophet comes up like that and the Haunt drops. That was a cute ass play from Yuar though.
Radiant's
To like
middle tower
have your
is
fingers
under
like
attack.
he has fingers like prepped looking at that pit. I guarantee. So we just go R and then into the instant swap into the try and steal the Aegis. Like he was trying to catch them sleeping.
Well, they're going to realize Metamorphosis is down,
Oh,
and they
Snake
can
King.
take the fight. They find themselves one. Snake King dead. Can they get any more? Roll in. MSS going absolutely insane. Magnetize
he
was
stole
out.
the Aegis.
I think he did.
I think he did.
Although now Envy turns this back around, throws out the Sunder. Lelis forced to back away. Moo goes in a little bit deep as well. Lelis is going to get
good.
killed off. Okay.
Yeah.
Reflection used. That was enough for the kill there. They swap back in onto one. SVG is going to be pulled down as well. They have swap available, but looks like they won't quite catch there onto
He
SVG.
dropped the ward.
Dude, it's crazy. All right, slow down with the reflection. And Fear trying to move into position. They don't even need it. Moo's just there for the kill. Big plays from Business Associates. Still an 8,000 gold lead, though, in spite of that.
Well, that's depressing. After just taking Roche and everything else, it's still that huge of a lead? I would
Yeah.
not have expected that. I guess it's just the neutrals that are, or not the neutrals rather, but the lane creeps that are killing them, right? You have Prophet, Lina, and Spectre all farming, and then it's really just TB, split pushing.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Terrorblade's definitely feels like falling off a bit. Not Terrorblade, Timbersaw, excuse me. The other T hero. They find themselves the Rubik, swap out, Fear, save, stun, BKB reaction though. Envy down low, Aegis gone. Damn, what a play there by Quinn. Big play, and now the roll in, BKB from Envy. Reflection decides to run away, has Sunder back up again if he wants to use it for the fight. Turns now onto Yor, bringing him down low. But they're not going to be able to finish the job there, and everybody else is dying. Envy all alone. He doesn't have an answer. Oh my god. Envy goes down. Huge plays by MSS and Quinn in that fight.
Yeah. The Quinn Lina is just on another level right now. 4,000 damage dealt in that team fight. Dropping spells, right-clicking all over the place, and they really couldn't get any focus with that damage. You saw them like start turning onto UR, and then he just simply daggered and walked away. He was allowed to leave.
Yeah.
MSS rolled in at the same time too, just to create all that confusion, and it completely worked.
I guess that's really the problem with this Business Associates draft is like there isn't anybody that just allows EE to just hit on enemy heroes. There's nothing that like keeps everybody in place or
Unless you have a Pango Blink Dagger. That's like
Right.
the only way.
and even that it's not like crazy reliable. I mean it is, but it's like there's certain
It's
areas where it
not,
doesn't work
yeah.
as well.
It's not like a Ravage or something.
Yeah. MSS spots Brax. Be in the ward.
Secret. Well, you got yourself a little bit of a hole now in Game 3 there, Business Associates. What can you do to climb out of it? Do they have comeback heroes? What's the steal? You could steal a Earth Splitter, could be good. Percent-based damage versus Spectre, that would be nice. The Laguna Blade steal with a couple more points in Arcane Supremacy could be good.
I mean, even just Light Strike Array.
Yeah, that would also be completely fine. LSA is sick, for sure. You just don't have the little cast time that goes.
But right now it is a pretty substantial lead, and it feels like Quincy crew are comfortable just either waiting for that next Aegis or their next item. Certainly not under any pressure right now to make any like big moves across the map. Just sort of keep the rest of Business Associates stuck on their side, force them into bad positions. And, well, there's the roll in.
Radiant's
They
top
find
tower
one.
is under attack.
Find him, Light Strike Array afterwards, and just beaten up on their former teammate. Quinn getting another kill. Beyond godlike. Meanwhile, Haunt, they find one. Fear, he's just dead. On the other side of it, they jump back onto Brax. He's also gone. Earth Splitter off to the side. Can't quite catch there. Onto Envy, but damn, every time they press their buttons, people just die.
Yeah, I mean, they managed to pull back a similar situation last game, but it obviously didn't get to the depths that they're in now. But this idea of, like, Envy's the only one who's farmed, and Moo had a bad start, but again, it's like Moo and Brax, mostly Brax this time. Obviously had a much better time on the Veno, but struggling this game to really make anything happen. Seems like they just aren't drafting initiation.
Yeah. Which
Not
is
really anything. Like
Radiant's bottom
you commented
tower
last
is
game how they
under
were just like
attack.
sending an Envy every time for the Chrono, pretty much.
right. Well, I mean, they had Axe last game, who's like could be that initiation if they needed it to, or they had, I don't know. It definitely feels like it's a departure from what we saw last game, I guess.
Yeah, I mean this game, yeah, they definitely need better initiation. That is really hurting them.
Right.
I thought Brax was going to be forced to go Blink just because like the state they were in, but then they were kind of far behind, so
Right.
maybe he wanted to try and tank up or
Outstanding.
something, and they basically put all their eggs in the basket of hoping they went on move.
Right.
So far this game, they have not gone on move.
Yeah. Well, and maybe some of that too is the fact that like the lanes or whatever didn't go as well as they wanted it to, and like they were hoping we're gonna be this force that you have to come and deal with. Like you have to deal with us hitting at your towers.
Oh yeah, that was
Um,
definitely the plan.
right.
That's how this draft is supposed to work. And then unfortunately, when you don't get there, then you get this really awkward like fallback plan. That's not really a fallback plan. Now the only hope
Radiant's
you have
middle
is like
tower
bad
is
Roche
under
fights
attack.
to try and turn things around.
Well, Envy showing himself in the mid
Radiant
lane.
structures
This
are
is the real one. Dude is struggling. Dude, he got
that didn't look real.
dismantled.
Elder Titan, what a hero, eh?
Elder Titan against Terrorblade. They roll in, find themselves more. One by one, they fall. They take down Fear. Yeah, this is devastating. Lelis finds him. Break a TP. Can't quite get there. MSS was on the mark, but a bit too late.
So he basically was an illusion because like
Yeah.
normally he has 64% physical resistance, and then the ET reduced that to 0. So with the amplification of how much damage you're therefore doing,
Yeah.
you know, one could be forgiven to think that he was an illusion.
Dude, it's crazy, like,
Radiant's
sort of how
bottom
small
tower
that
is
area
under
is
attack.
around him. But if ET just gets next to Terrorblade, like, it's over.
Yeah, he just completely dies.
Like, I wonder if it's... Get a Blink Dagger, SVG, you know?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Just stand next to him every game, every fight.
Blink Dagger and an Aeon Disc. And
Yeah.
just A-click.
That actually
Radiant's
sounds like a
middle
sick
tower
build
is
for
falling.
ET position 5.
That
I
sounds
like that.
terrible.
What are you talking about, man?
Blink Aeon, go!
Dude, and then Spectre's on top of him and just hitting him the whole time. What are you
Everyone,
gonna do?
quick, kill him
Get him now.
before I die.
I like it.
If that started working, the next patch, it would be Aeon Disc no longer provides auras while dispelled.
I know.
A frog would not approve.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But that one patch, though, it would be amazing. That's my favorite thing about the patches, is just like seeing some of the clowny stuff that happens within 24 hours of the patch being released.
Yes, like enchanting Roche. That goes down to me as one of the biggest ones of all time. Like
Dire are scanning.
that's just hilarious, especially because it was discovered in like under 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It was like the first thing someone did. I wonder if this works on Roche. Oh, guys, I enchanted Roche. I'm gonna go to a pub.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Absolutely. I like that.
Radiant's courier
All
has
right,
been
Abyssal
killed.
Blade.
Radiant's bottom
Envy.
tower is under attack.
Not Envy. Abyssal Blade, not for Envy.
No, that
You
would
are.
be good if he had one.
Yeah.
I would probably feel a lot better if he just randomly found an Abyssal Blade out of a neutral. Like, what if it bugged out?
Oh my god, he showed bottom and they immediately go again.
Yeah, that was sick.
Dude, they just find him. Fear's dead. Brax trying to run away. Every time it happens. But they only lose Fear, so that's not the end of the world there. You are sundered. In trouble. You are dead. They have found the initiation on Business Associates, but Envy gonna get rolled on and chased and killed. Disarm comes out. They still don't have the Spectre, but I don't know if they need it. Chase down continues. Moo, couple more punches. It's enough for the finish. Quinn getting the job done. 13, 1, and 12.
Big damage. That was 261 that last one.
Unreal.
Oh, he's got the Grove Bow. Nice.
Radiant's bottom barracks
The
are
extra
under
strats.
I like it.
Oh, what's his attack range right now?
Pretty big.
770.
Pretty big. Still chasing out here. They're not going to stick around for the second Rex. I'm a little surprised by that. Quincy Crew again giving respect to Business Associates and their potential to turn it back around.
What? The gem now picked up here too. They're gonna try. That's the ultimate. Either we're winning really hard or we're losing really bad item.
Who has that one?
A gem.
Who has it?
Timber just bought it.
Oh, got it.
They're gonna try and clear out the high ground, I assume.
Suggestions for you are now closed.
Oh no. I hope someone told me what to buy.
My bad.
I was trying to click on the shop. My bad, everyone.
It's on me, I think. I'll take the blame for that. Quinn? Fuels? Find somebody. BKB reaction. Envy now turned upon. He's still got Sunder available. Abyssal Blade is there. Envy trying to make it work. Sunder comes out. They lose SVG. Okay, on out afterwards. Now everybody's dying. He is silenced. He is beaten to a pulp. They take down Brax afterwards. GG called. Snake King's had enough. And Quincy Crew, 2-1.
Yeah, they got a couple cute kills with Sunder. That was the comeback mechanics that I hadn't really thought of. That's one way to maybe get it done when you're so far in there. But Quincy Crew, they drop one game, but again, they do prove.